Hey guys, what is going on? It is Dennis, and this is another Road to Chaos Ridibus episode 2. Basically, this episode, we're doing the Fire Poison Mage again, some more leveling. The reason for that is because, well, if you're interested in the skill build, basically what I did is I maxed everything out except for the bossing attacks. So I never actually got into bossing until like level, well, like around the time that I actually finally began maxing out Misdirruption and Flame Haze. So I left them at level 1 for the longest time, so I maxed everything else out. So I never actually got a feel for bossing. So yeah, that's why I'm leveling it up. But anyways, right now as you see there is an equipment video flashing up, and the reason for that is because I always want to include an equipment video every episode so you guys can follow the progress and see what's going on, because I never want to leave you guys in the dark. So yeah. I guess just to answer some of the questions in the previous video, Kevin Tran asked me about my Phantom. The reason for why I'm not funding the Phantom is, well, to make a long story short, Phantoms are ridiculously weak. And, like, I know when I say that, people are just really confused. A lot of people like to hype up these characters, Phantom, Xenon, Dual Blades. They're always hyped up to the point where people say they're overpowered, and I can kind of see why you guys say that, where you guys say it's overpowered, but it's nowhere near true. Like if you're watching Io, Maz, or Itae's videos, yeah, they're definitely in that sense hitting 50 mil per line. But the thing is, that's not actually the character hitting 50 mil per line. That's actually them. Their equipment is just amazing. That's why they're hitting such damage. So to answer your question, the reason for why I'm not funding the Phantom is because they're just ridiculously weak. And like, no, I'm not quitting the Phantom. Basically what I'm saying is, in order to fund the Phantom, I will need to find godly equipment. So I can't just look at the run-of-the-mill equipment in the FM and just say like, oh yeah, I'm gonna buy 15% pendant. You know, I can't say that. If I want a pendant, I have to say like I'm going to buy a 21% pendant or something like that. Because if I only have 15% equipment, it's not gonna cut it. I could probably still kill Hard Magnus since I can reach the 2 mil range still. But in terms of what my actual goal is, basically it's pretty easy to hit 50 mil per line on the other characters that I'm funding, and Phantom is a whole complete different story. Like, for the reason, like, I guess why I'm funding the Fire Poison and the Paladin, they can only, they hit 50 mil per line quite easily. All you need is really, like, I guess 15%, all like 15% equipment, and you'll get close to. I know the Fire Poison Mage can hit cap with 15% equipment. The Paladin can probably hit like 30 mil per line with 15% equipment. So basically, what I'm saying is, my Phantom needs godly equipment, and my other two characters don't need godly equipment. So for that reason, the other two characters are easier to fund since the equipment is more available to me, and that's why there's more videos of those characters. As for the Phantom, when I do find equipment that I want, I go ahead and try to buy it, and if I do, I do always, I'll come up with a new update video for the Phantom series. So yeah, that's really why. Just I guess for direct comparison, if you're a Fire Poison Mage with a 1.2 mil range, then you can basically kill everything. Like, not Chaos Vellum, but you can kill the other Chaos Ridibus monsters with the 1.2 mil range. Now, if you're a Phantom with the 1.2 mil range, if you like come up to me and you're like, "Oh yeah, I'm a Phantom with the 1.2 mil range," like that's nothing to me. That's like hot air, because if you're a Phantom with the 1.2 mil range, you're basically just gonna hide behind the party, do like very low damage, and not really contribute to the Chaos Root Abyss run. So that's why, as a Phantom, if you have a 1.2 mil range, you're not really gonna go that far. But as a Fire Poison Mage, you got a 1.2 mil range, you're already set. So that's really the reason. I guess another comparison. If you, I guess for the people who play Night Lords as well, my friend Josh, he's beyond godly. Like, he's got 9-star Tyrants, which is not like, it's not that crazy, but all his equipment is basically like 21 to 30% luck. So it's like at the end of the road. He's just that good. And the amount of damage he did when he told me, I thought this was a joke. I had to like confirm it with him to see if it was real. He told me he hit 8 mil per line on Chaos Vellum. 8 mil per line. Like, that's so ridiculously low. 8 mil per line. What is that? with like his range is so freaking high. And then I'm looking at these other videos with like Dark Knights and like Paladins and all these other characters who have like a 2 mil range. They're hitting like 50 mil per line on Chaos Vellum, and he's hitting like 8 mil. So it's thieves are just like ridiculously weak in that sense. So that's why if I want to fund the Phantom, I can't just take like 15% equipment. I had to actually go like all out. So the Paladin and the Fire Poison Mage, in that sense, they're basically the characters I'm funding first since they're easier to fund. And as I get more and more and more money, the Phantom will be the character that I end up on in the, in the end, because he's got the greatest damage potential in the sense that he's very fast, very flexible, and just overall amazing. So, in terms of skills, Phantoms are amazing, but in terms of actual damage, Phantoms are really, really, really overhyped. They're actually not that strong. So, yeah, I hope that answers your question. But yeah, if you're looking in this video, basically what I'm doing is I'm leeching people. I found two random people to leech, and we had 7 people total in our party. So basically, if you see me switching people out every time I level up, that's just because every 50%, I told them each time I gain 50%, I'm gonna rotate them so they can leech like equally. So I'm just rotating them back and forth. So yeah, that's what that is. Okay, let's switch the window back to. Okay, so I did get some criticism for the way I'm playing the Fire Poison Mage. Not quite sure why I'm getting the criticism. Um, but yeah, I don't want to spoil the series for you guys, so I'm not really gonna respond with how well I can play the Fire Poison Mage. But the reason for why, like, I guess, there's really like, how am I supposed to play it in Hall of Honor? You just poke the monsters with Paralyze. What else can you do? So I'm not quite sure why I'm getting the criticism. But yeah, well, in terms of my skill build, as I said, I only have like level 1 Misdirruption, level 1 Flame Haze, so it's not like I can really use those skills efficiently anyways. But yeah, if you look in the end of the video, I do go ahead and do the magnet or the Empress pre-quest, and I go ahead and go for an Empress run. Obviously, as you can see from the duration of this video, I died pretty early on in the Empress run, because if it was a full Empress run, the video would be way longer. But yeah, I wasn't like trying to survive or anything. Basically, I just wanted to go inside to see how much damage I could hit on a boss. So yeah, as you saw in the beginning of this video, I had a 600k range only, so, or less than 600k. So I wasn't trying to kill Empress. I couldn't kill it anyways, but yeah. Um yeah, so the damage test was it was okay. It was just the only issue was really the fact that my misdirection was a really low level, so it wasn't even close to my true damage, but yeah, oh well. So let me switch the windows really quickly. Yeah, so in this video I get from level 181 to 186. Wasn't that much leveling, but it was it was ridiculously fast because Hall of Honor is just that awesome. So yeah. Just a couple of things. Congratulations to Josh for hitting level 200. If you saw it in the video, he's the Kaiser who's attacking, and he hit level 200, so congratulations to him. He's been level 200 for ages now, so this is, again, pretty old footage, but yeah. Also, congratulations to Gary, Glary, Steven, and Sujay. They also hit level 200, so yeah, a lot of stuff actually happened during the time that I recorded this video. Also, welcome Brandon to Boundless. He joined the guild, so welcome. And he actually gave us some holy symbol after Marley left. So yeah, Marley also holy symboled us, so that's awesome. So yeah, I know the video is not that long, so I'm gonna cut the commentary early. The other, like, there's not that much exciting stuff happening because I'm still basically trying to max out my skill points, and I'm trying to get up to the point where I can actually do something. So the bossing is to come. So yeah, but for now, like, it's not that bad. I should, like, in the next episode, I hope I can. I'm not sure what I'm gonna do for the next episode. I have a whole bunch of clips. I might go ahead and I don't know if I can find my cubing and all that stuff. I might go ahead and attach the cubing, but just, I guess, in current times, I've already spent 1.4 million NX, 1.4 mil in NX. That's $1,400 in terms of NX if you buy it with real money, and it's pretty bad. Like, for lack of better words, it's really, really bad because even though I've spent that much, I haven't gotten anything at all. Like, I've gotten one legendary in 1.4 million NX, one legendary. So, I'm not quite sure what's going on with that, but yeah, I guess Nexon's just ripping me off again. But yeah, that's nothing new. They've already ripped me off pretty badly, so oh well. I just had to merch more and I'll get back on my feet. But yeah, the cubing is pretty difficult, but if I can find the cubing footage, I'll go ahead and upload some cubing footage. Anyways, I have to go somewhere pretty soon, so yeah, I'm gonna cut the recording short for now. I know it wasn't actually that short of a video, but yeah, most of my videos tend to be pretty long. Anyways, I know we have been losing a couple YouTubers here and there. We lost Io and we just lost Maz, two of the bigger YouTubers. So hopefully, there are some new YouTubers as well, which is nice. So hopefully we can get some consistent content providers for MapleStory content, and if we can do that, then yeah, that'd actually be pretty nice. So I guess if you are a content provider and you're just starting out and like you want a shout out or anything so you can get your channel to grow a little faster or whatever, you can go ahead and leave a comment below or message me or anything like that. So yeah, it'd be nice to have more content providers because it's getting a little bit barren in the Maple YouTubing community. So yeah. Anyways, I'm gonna cut this video so I can render it before I leave. So yeah. See you guys later. Thank you guys so much for watching.